With your Roco Radio news update, here's Joe Dexter.
Good morning. In local news, the Rockingham County Board of Commissioners unanimously approved a 2023-24 capital needs list from Rockingham County Schools, which outlines restricted sales tax projects in the amount of $1.96 million. Here's RCS Superintendent Sean Stover at yesterday's Board of Commissioners meeting.
These projects that we're asking for funding for with restricted sales tax fall into basically two categories: safety, student safety, direct student safety, and the infrastructure to allow safety, and then some cost overruns on our roofing projects that I think our county commissioners are very familiar with.
According to a memo sent to the Rockingham County Board of Commissioners by Dr. Stover prior to the meeting, nearly $800,000 will go towards roofing projects at the auditorium, pre-K building, and kindergarten building at Stoneville Elementary, as well as the vocational building at Moorhead High School. Funds will also be used to set up safety vestibules at the entries of Holmes Middle School, Western Rock Middle School, and Moss Street Elementary. Alarms will also be installed at Holmes Middle School and McMichael High School. And in other local news, County Manager Lance Metzler and his staff has presented a balanced budget to the Board of Commissioners. Metzler presented the budget at last night's Commissioners meeting.
After we received all the requests, we had a general budget deficit of $33.6 million, or the equivalent of 40.3 cents on the property tax rate. Again, this budget does not represent a property tax increase. This is the 14th consecutive year with no county property tax rate increase. The total general fund budget is close to $113 million, which represents a 3.96% increase from the current year's adopted budget. All funds, which include the general fund, the enterprise fund, and other funds, total just over $155 million.
Budget work continues for the commissioners following the presentation. They'll hold a budget work session on May 26th from 1 to 5 p.m. prior to the public hearing for the 23-24 budget in June. In sports, local softball and baseball playoff action. Round 3 gets underway tonight. We start in the 2A softball. The top seed in 2A, the McMichael Phoenix, at 26-0 will take on the Anson Bearcats at 13-11. The Phoenix have outscored opponents in the playoffs 30-2. In Mid-State 3A, Rockingham County looks to continue their 8-game winning streak against Oak Grove. The Cougars are 21-5, Oak Grove at 22-3 on the season. And in 1A softball action tonight, Bethany at 16-6 takes on 22-1 South Stokes to round out our softball schedule in the playoffs tonight. And in baseball, 2A action after a 2-1 win over East Surrey. It's the Moorhead Panthers at 21-5, taking on the Chase Trojans at 21-5. First pitch set for 7 p.m. That's local news and sports. Now with your national headlines. Here's Alan Edwards.